Before I started coming here, I was having major hip pinching pains. I couldn't squat. I couldn't squat deep. I couldn't squat at all. I was struggling with touching my toes. In the gym, I wasn't confident with a lot of the movements I was doing. I was a bit shaky, or I'd feel pinching if I'd go deep into any kind of movement. I would say my biggest barrier was that I was a little nervous about what I would discover about what was going on with my body. I felt that it was a little overwhelming to figure out, is what's connected to my hip, what's connected to my back, like what's going on? Is it something major? Am I going to be able to follow through on the plan? At my first session, I saw Dr. Charles, and we talked about what was going on. He went through the scientific reason of what was going on, and I felt like I was learning things about my body that I hadn't thought about before, or hadn't been able to understand before. We did a few movements. He kind of diagnosed what was going on in a way that made me feel a little more comfortable with what the treatment plan was, or what our plan of action was. And I would say at the beginning of the session, I was completely unable to touch my toes. And by the end, I was touching my toes. I was, moving in ways that I hadn't been able to before, even nailing a squat by the end of the session in a way that I was, struggling before the session. I thought I knew what I was doing in the gym, but maybe I wasn't sure what I was doing, or I wasn't confident in what I was doing. And I feel really proud now that I could go in and, follow through on all the movements, feeling, sore in all the right ways instead of pain after the gym. And so I feel pretty proud that I was able to do that in the short amount of time that I've been coming here, and how quickly I was able to kind of bounce back from all the pain and pinching I was feeling before. So in addition to feeling super confident in the gym now, or just generally feeling better about my body and the movements I'm doing, I'm kind of waking up and feeling a little more positive that, I'm not achy or stiff. I'm able to run up the subway stairs a little faster, or just general movements throughout my day feel a little more fluid. I'm also able to understand what's going on. If I feel any kind of soreness, I understand what it's connected to, and I can correct myself. So I think I feel a little bit more connected to my body, and I'm able to think about my body as more of like a whole, as a whole, instead of one single issue.